After the flood, all people on earth spoke one language and shared the same words. As humanity migrated eastward, they settled together on a wide plain in the land of Shinar. They said to one another, "Let us make bricks and fire them strong." They used brick instead of stone and tar instead of mortar. Then they said, "Let us build a city for ourselves, with a tower reaching toward the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, so we will not be scattered across the earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower humanity was building. The Lord said, "They are one people with one language. This is only the beginning of what they will do. If nothing stops them now, nothing they plan will be beyond them." So the Lord said, "Let us go down and confuse their language, so they will no longer understand one another." The Lord scattered them from that place across the whole earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole earth. From there, the Lord scattered humanity over all the lands. From Shem came the generations that followed after the flood. Shem fathered Arphaxad. Arphaxad fathered Shelah. Shelah fathered Eber. From Eber came Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided. Peleg fathered Reu. Reu fathered Serug. Serug fathered Nahor. Nahor fathered Terah. Terah became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Haran died in Ur of the Chaldeans, his homeland. Abram and Nahor took wives. Abram's wife was Sarai, who had no children. Terah took Abram, Sarai, and Lot, and they left Ur of the Chaldeans, traveling toward the land of Canaan. But they settled in Haran, and there Terah died. And from Abram, God's great promise to the nations would soon begin.